Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris Unboxed. You checking in, man. Mav Hoffa, aka the Do-Rag, and Cortez versus Young Ill versus Averb, man. Out of all the battles on the card, this was the battle I wanted to see the most. I definitely wanted to see Mav Hoffa return to URL. Been pushing for him for like over a year to trying to get him back on URL. Young Ill, we already know Young Ill, definitely one of my favorites, man. Glad to see him back, man. Be looking out, man. I may be coming soon with a Young Ill Untold Truth, man. It may be coming soon. Me and Ill been kind of talking, so hopefully things can work out with that, man. But definitely glad to see Ill back. Far as the battle, we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing over here at Unbiased Review, man. This battle didn't live up to expectations. It is what it is. Definitely did not live up to expectations. When you do a 2-on-2 battle, it's not so much about lyrics and bars and everything. Yeah, that's somewhat important, you know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta have some shit. But it's more so about entertainment, about good teamwork, about energy, and just about delivering that shit well. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of 2-on-2 the DNA and them had last year. You can stumble, you can choke, you can freestyle. Niggas don't really care, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's entertaining and funny, you can get back into the shit. Niggas will always be entertained. And that's all a 2-on-2 battle is. You just really want to be entertained. It's not even so much about who won the battle, who lost the battle. You just want to be entertained in a 2-on-2 battle. Mav and Cortez pretty much start off the first round. And when you watch them on Bullpen Battle League, when they battled DNA and Shine, you was like, wow, these one of the best 2-on-2s that did it this past year. Right up there with Hitman and Verb. Not as good as gun titles, but definitely up there with Hitman and Verb and DNA and Shine when they first started. So I expected them to set the tone. They really disappointed in this first round. I'm going to be real with you, man. They didn't have no creativity like they did in Bullpen Battle League. Their round didn't even flow. It had too many pauses. You know what I'm saying? Cortez hyping up bars. I really wasn't feeling too much of their first round. Did they have some bars? Yeah, they had some bars here and there. They had the Evil Like the 3 6s. I Just Had a Kid. Of course, I Go Raw or whatever. They had some bars in there, but they didn't have no flow to the round. No flow at all. Too many pauses. Too much hyping up the bars. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling their first round that much, especially being that they had already done a 2-on-2 together and snapped. Definitely disappointed. When you look at Young Ill and Verb, I like the way they started the round off with Ill being the crackhead and coming back to smack and having to prove himself. I like that angle. I felt Ill had some nice bars. I felt the round was kind of short though. I don't really want to say it was short as far as what the contract might have said, because I timed it. It looked like it was 3 to 3.5 minutes. It was just shorter compared to what NYB did. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt short. And I felt like it hit a little dry spot on Ill's part when it got to him talking about Cortez weight and shit like that. That hit a little dry spot. But I felt Ill set the tone. So when you look at the first round, it's very debatable. You can have longer round from Cortez and Mav, but definitely more dry spots. Or you can have the more cohesive round from Young Ill. It's just what you like more, even though that round was kind of short. Me personally, I'm going to have more replay value with Young Ill's round. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to go back to that round way more than I'm going to go back to Mav and Cortez's round. So I got Young Ill and Verb edging the first round.
Smack, weak security. Don't search me, I'm fine. Or it's no talking, just hand movements. We turn into mimes. Fucking muffins? Fucking muppets? Which one of you niggas Kermit this time? They always saying I'm returning, but I'm certain this time. Double barrel, double funeral, 2 hearses in line. Smack? God and they call waiting. Y'all niggas don't kill no more. I just had a daughter. That should show you that I still go raw. I got banned.
Round 2, I thought the second round of Mav and Cortez started off kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of wondering whether or not when they was going to get to cooking. The second half of the first round for Mav and Cortez, they really got busy, man. Turned up the energy, turned up the aggression. It kind of started right after Cortez gave Mav that Snicker bar, and Mav threw it down. It's like, I'm going to fuck these niggas up myself. Mav kind of got into his shit, man. Did the whole Millie Rock shaking the building. One of the loudest reactions I done seen in a minute, man, in a battle, you know what I'm saying? Crowd definitely was fucking with it, so.
I flew to the moon just to get the drop on these niggas. Knocked them out, stood on their block, and Millie Rock.
Good to see they turn up the energy, because that's all what 2-on-2s is about at the end of the day. It's all about energy, aggression, and the bars. So it seemed like they had it all in the second round. Verb took the lead in round 2, man. His showtime was pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like with Verb and these showtime, the crowd doesn't really seem like he's cooking until he do a Showtime. You know what I'm saying? And that really isn't the case. Verb is lyrically enough to where he can like Showtime a whole round if you want to. He's capable of doing that to where he can give you bar after bar after bar that's fire. It just seemed like he was rapping a little too slow. I know his words were real intricate. He was kind of stumbling a lot or a couple times or whatever. So it seemed like he was trying to go slower to get into his bars. So as I keep saying, man, you got to have energy in these 2-on-2s. And that's what I felt like Verb was missing in the second round. He definitely lyrically, he was better in the second round than they were, but energy-wise, Math and Cortez just took it. So I got them easily winning the second round. Round 3, man, I got Young Ill and Averb winning round 3 pretty clearly. This is the problem with Math and Cortez's third round. They come with this angle about being vaulted, about how Ill is a zombie, about how Ill battle, you know, lost battles, had L's, you know, battle Cortez, battle O-Red. Then they go to Verb on how Verb was in LA or whatever and didn't really help Math out and everything, and how, you know, Ill introduced Cortez to the vault. When you do 2-on-2s, you cannot treat them like a real battle, my nigga. You can't be coming with angles and drawing out schemes and everything like that. It's all about energy and performance in a 2-on-2. And there was none of that really in the third round for them. They basically came out like they really battling somebody. They came with angles and schemes, and I'm going to set you up, and I'm going to draw out this whole little story about all that stuff. Just no energy at the end of the day. It just takes too long. You know what I'm saying? If this was a one-on-one battle, a small room, you could get off like that. But in this particular situation, a 2-on-2, that's why the crowd is so dead in the third round for their particular part. They had some nice shit. I had a chiller bar that they spelled out or whatever. They had a couple decent little bars in the third round, but no energy, man. No energy in the third round at all. So that's why I got Ill in them when I felt like they turned up a little bit more, had some bars, and had a better third round. So I got 2-1 Young Ill and Verb, man. It's a disappointing battle all around, you know what I'm saying? I know the one bright spot, man, I do feel like we got a chance to see Ill do his thing and just show a little bit of potential of what could happen in a 3-round battle one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Be looking out for Ill. He does have a potential URL battle coming up I've been hearing about, man. So I think the fans will be excited about that. But that's how I call the battle, man. St. Louis 2-1. Shout out to the Facebook group, Unbiased Review. Holla at your boy.